things hit fast, Reactive acts fast.
I don't know if it's exactly beach volleyball weather, but I'll take it.
When you're that good?
Oh, there's
always beach volleyball weather.
Those are some real players out there.
They're legit.
And wait for the weather this weekend and next week. Look out. Welcome back to BT. We're on 5 Wide. And again, it was great to talk to Lisa LaFlamme, but also it is worth saying that this is Colin and Justin's final day with us. They've been amazing.
Yes, sad face.
They've been amazing.
Part Demo Poppy, part really sad to be leaving. It's been a great experience.
I'm in mourning. I'm actually wearing black underwear.
Yeah, you are.
We're getting to know a lot about each other.
We are.
Good to see you. Welcome. Game 2, Leafs-Panthers tonight. It's on Sportsnet at 7. By the way, if you're driving around the city, the Jays will be on the fan. You can listen to the Leaf game on City News 680 tonight. FYI. Programming note.
Nice.
Jays start at 6 at Fenway. Leafs you can hear on City News 680 because there's a lot of people still commuting. If you want the game, boom, boom, boom with Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph.
Nice.
After game 1 on ESPN the other night, PK Subban, who I got a lot of time for. I'm a fan of PK. I've always been a fan of PK. He does a lot of great things in the community.
Yeah.
The whole family. I thought he crossed a line though the other night on air. And we're going to play it for you here in a second. They were talking about what has to happen for the Leafs in Game 2. And in the middle of this, he takes a shot at superstar Lizzo. Watch this. Yep, that's
Time to watch.
Listen, maybe they need to pack a Lizzo-sized lunch.
All right, for those who didn't pick it up, the line was maybe the Leafs have to pack a Lizzo-sized lunch for Game 2. Now, later in the day, PK threw up this tweet. Pack a lunch, lock it in, be ready to compete, bring work boots, expect that they are going to try and outwork you in the hard areas. Did not mention the reference he made on ESPN's desk. Lizzo has not commented on this. However, back in January, Lizzo said this about this topic generally. Do we realize that artists are not here to fit into our beauty standards? Artists are here to make art. And this body is art. And I'm going to do whatever I want with this body. It got a lot of people's attention. Steph, your take.
I saw the video on social media and immediately I was just appalled, disgusted, disappointed, especially because of everything, Pecan kind of went through in hockey, the racism that he went through. He's been on the other side of hate for something, that he can't really control, obviously the color of his skin. And to just out of nowhere pick on Lizzo, there's nothing else you could have referred to illustrate what you were talking about. It was kind of offside and disgusting, and I've never been one to be like, this person said something, I'm gonna go and comment on their last post of whatever. But I did yesterday. I definitely did, because I was just so disappointed from someone who's also like from our area, Rexdale. It just was so offside, and I did not agree with it at all.
Devo Brown?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of all are in this world of speaking on and commenting on, and in the moment sometimes you think something might be clever or funny, but at somebody else's expense, and again, I don't like throwing stones because I'm sure there's times where I may have said something, you know what I mean? I don't want to throw stones in that sense.
We're live, we're on live TV a lot, I hear you. Yes.
But that's unnecessary. It's just, again, and you're also dealing with hockey. And I'm going to say, the audience in the U.S., maybe it's a little bit different here when it comes to hockey. But Lizzo isn't their everyday artist.
And you should see
for a
the
hockey fan
comments
there.
on Twitter, on everything. It's people just now going in on Lizzo, and that's the problem that I find with this.
Right.
Because now they're saying, well, isn't she body positive? Well, why is this an issue? It's an issue because now you're all bullying Lizzo out of nowhere.
Right.
She's coming up with all these comments about her weight, and why are we so pressed about Lizzo's weight?
And why are we so just getting into what anybody says? People are human. People say something off the cuff. We've all been there. There's just no forgiveness. I think the world needs to just mind its own business. Get on with your being. Lizzo is magnificent. In terms of that chap saying that, read the room. the time is not now for that kind of comment. You know, society has changed. You really got to think about what you say these days. And we don't want to bring anybody else down. But at the same time, you know, we don't want to drag people down as well. You know, that is not the way to lift Lizzo, is to try and drag someone else down. So let's all get some forgiveness in our hearts.
I'm across all of this. I mean, I just think you have to, you said read the room, Colin. I think there are subjects to which you don't draw yourself. You just stay away because it's so easy to inflame, so easy to upset somebody, and with best intentions, something that can be said with a modicum of intended fun can become something that really upsets and causes this kind of meltdown. So I remember somebody said to me when we started in television a long time ago, just remember you're only one comment away from career ruination. And then obviously that was like 25 years past. Now we spool forward to this day where we live our lives on social media and everybody has access. Everybody can slide into somebody's DMs and make a comment. So yeah, keep your gob shut. I'm going to try and think that maybe he was referring to the magnificence of her personality and that needed a lot of feeding. The soul needed feeding.
That message needed to be refined in how he did it.
Yeah,
I'm with you. What's weird to me about that is John Buchengross, the host, was ready to move on. And he was like, wait, I got a line. Like that almost didn't happen. And I just, for a guy who I've always thought was really amazing in front of camera, and still is, like he said one thing. I really disagreed with this one thing. This was a weird moment for me for PK.
Super weird.
Weird moment for me for PK, and I was surprised to see it. I'm with you. I was really surprised.
I think he prepared that line, so that was what disappointed me about it. It was with malice aforethought.
But you know how it is with in the sports world. Someone wants to look like they're down. They know pop culture and everything at the same time, and he's still trying to prove himself in that commentary world of being an analyst and things. But that's what I mean. But he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna win the Hockey Bros over. I don't know what's going through his mind because again, I'm a guy that loves that family and loves what they've done. So
and I love Lizzo.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Lizzo.
I love Lizzo. Like,
You see her at the Met Gala?
So
yeah, she was fantastic. So we wanted to throw that. This is buzzing. So we wanted to throw that out there. I'm with you. I'm with you. We're gonna take a break. Another news update with Tam coming up. Also, it's May the 4th be with you. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. We have got a food spread coming up at 7:40. Live mariachi band. I'm told there will be a piñata. We have not practiced this. I don't know how safe this is going to be. We'll all find out together. You're watching BT. I'm kidding. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great.